Hello everyone, this is Leslie from Wall 12 and I'm coming to you with part 3 of a 4-part series about splicing large designs together in different design softwares. This video will focus on Silhouette Studio, and the previous 2 focused on Affinity and Photoshop. There will be a follow-up tutorial that will explain how to tape a design back together once you have printed it out. So let's go ahead and move forward. I'm going to share my screen. And you will be able to see that I am in Silhouette Design. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my page. I want to make sure that I'm not using a mat, that I'm not using a machine, because I'm not going to be cutting anything like that, so I don't need to worry about that. And then my media size is custom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my width 22.5 inches and my height 10.25 inches. The reason I'm doing that is because the specific design that I am using, I'm going to be putting on one of the interchangeable mats. You can get a single J sublimation, and so I'm going to size it so that I am able to use what I need to. So here is my, I'm going to go ahead and open my file. Just like in the other programs, it's always going to be in your upper left-hand corner. And it's pretty. They've got your print, your open, your new. So anything like that you're going to find in this specific thing. And that's pretty common throughout all of the different programs. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to open a doormat. The specific doormat, we'll just pick one. Let's see. Let's do this one. And it is a big file, so we'll see how well Silhouette does. I probably should have loaded this prior to starting the program, because it is a big file. So I'm just going to go ahead and move my screen out. You can do this by hitting the control and the minus sign on a Windows. I don't know what it is on Mac. I apologize. I don't have a Mac and I'm not familiar with them. And I do want this to be a full bleed. So if I were really going to do this, then I would write the name here. But since this is just a practice session, then I'm just going to go ahead and leave it blank. The other thing I'm going to do, and I know you guys don't have to do this, but I can't stand having the red box around it, so I'm going to go ahead and change the line style to no line. And then the same thing in Silhouette is they have just a little bit, they have their tool panel over here, and then they also have one over here. What I want to go to is, and it's been a long time since I did this, this little, I don't even know what this looks like. It looks like a spaceship or something. So what we're going to do is we're going to mirror. It doesn't matter which way you mirror, but you're just going to want to mirror. And then we're going to go ahead and move this out of the way. Let's just get rid of that so as not to confuse us. Silhouette's just a little bit different in that you are going to use this slice tool. So with Silhouette and with the slice tool, you want to make sure, again, I would probably stay right around here with it in order to slice through. But you have to, with your P&J, you have to get through the very top of your image. So what I would do is just outline it and make sure that your slice tool starts well above where the P&J ends. Otherwise, it will not let you separate it. So let's go ahead and just go to 12. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to left click, and then I'm going to hit the shift button. What that's going to do is that's going to keep it a straight line. And now you can see that I have 2 sections. So then I can just go ahead and move that to print. Pretty simple on Silhouette how to split designs. The biggest thing, like I said before, is just make sure that your ruler, let me show you. If you're, let's say we're starting here, and let's say I start just above this. Still got it too. Let me find another image real quick. Let's see if I can show you better what I need, or what I mean by this. So hold on, it's going to take a couple minutes to load since it is a big file. Sorry, you guys, give it just a second and it will load it. Okay, so same thing. I'm just going to go ahead and so let's say, for instance, that I thought I could I just wanted to do the words down. Well, what's going to happen is you're not subtracting your whole, you're not slicing your whole image. So it's not going to do anything. It's going to keep my image intact. So just make sure, even on some of your PNGs that have clear backgrounds, transparent backgrounds, sometimes, like for instance, if I were to change this to a transparent background, then it would still show my image ending right here. So even though I can see the words down here, I am not going to be able to slice if I start right here, even if the background is transparent, because it's showing that the outline for this image is up here. Because when I designed it, this is a different design than what I have currently, but when I saved it, I didn't save it as a PNG with transparent background, and I didn't cut my canvas down to be very close to this. So I hope that makes sense. Basically what that means is that you just have to go above here when you're using your slice tool to get a clean slice. So now you can see what I mean. I'm going to left click and then put shift. That's going to keep it as a straight line. And now my design is split. So that is how you slice a design in Silhouette Studio. Similar but different than in Photoshop or Affinity. So I hope that has been helpful. You will find the print in the upper left-hand corner where you open the file and then print from there. Please follow me for episode 4 of this series so that you can see how to place the images back together after you have printed them. Thanks for joining. Have a great night.